It looks like I'm crying. I am, because I've just sat and watched the 7-part series of Bethany Frankel and the Martha Stewart drama. If you love the Martha Stewart drama and you want to know more, you got to get over to Bethany's page. So Bethany Frankel was hella broke. Like, she was selling these gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free cookies, and that was what she was doing, living in a small apartment, pretty much nothing. She was out to lunch with her homies, and they were like talking about this new show, The Apprentice. One of the challenges was selling lemonade from a lemonade stand, and Bethany's like, fuck yeah, I'm getting on that show. And her other friend was like, no, I'm getting on the show. And she's like, yeah, no, I'm getting on the show. And she went through this like crazy process. She went and maxed out her credit card for this outfit. And anyway, she gets through and she ends up in a hotel in Santa Monica for a week where they're like testing them out, like who's going to be here. They were sequestered. They couldn't talk to anybody. They were super depressed. And she was singing like that Jessica Simpson song Alone and crying herself to sleep. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's so much more. The first round, she doesn't make it, but she stayed in contact with smart girl, the producer. They call her in for the next season of Apprentice, which was the Martha Stewart season. Before she makes the cut, she's in their interview with Mark Burnett. They sequester her. They do the psychological testing. They do the whole thing for a week, just like she did in Santa Monica previously. And he says to her, why should it be you and not anybody else? And Bethany says, because the girl had the audacity to wear a fake-ass Marc Jacobs purse into the interview. And she's like, I didn't even know if it was fake. I don't know why I said that. I was just trying to be real and mean and entertainment. It was going to be on TV. She had to show them the entertainment value. And on her way to the Martha Stewart Apprentice, she goes. They have to live in like this crazy loft situation, because hardcore, no work-life balance, like sort of getting treated like shit. And then she starts to find her stride with like these challenges and these tasks, and she starts winning. And she gets to go to like 2 of Martha Stewart's house. One time she goes there and she gets to play Scrabble. So she was like super stoked about that. Cut to, she won a challenge, so she like wasn't at the house, and Martha Stewart comes to the studio where they're all living, like to see their living situations. And Martha Stewart comments like, whose closet is that? Everyone's like, oh, that's Bethany's closet. And Bethany was like, fuck, when she heard that this happened, because she had a Louis Vuitton suit hanging in her closet that somebody had gifted her. She knew. She was like, fuck, I'm never getting this job. She's not going to hire the girl who has a fucking Louis Vuitton suit. So she's like, boom, strike one with Martha, right? She ends up coming in as the runner-up, right? So second place. But she had to wait some time before they had a live show to announce the winner. We need to explain this relationship that Bethany has with Paul Allen. So Paul Allen, founder of Microsoft, she knew him. Malibu, California, there's a place called Billionaire's Beach, pretty much Carbon Beach. And she worked for Jerry Bruckheimer, who had a property, and I guess he had like celebrities rent it or stay there. So she would go in and like make it nice before these celebrities came in. So she knew Jerry Bruckheimer, David Geffen, because he's all a part of Billionaire Beach, and all these guys kick it with each other, you know, try to one-up each other, and Paul Allen. So David Geffen asked her, hey, listen, I need you to come be a date, not like date, but like a date for Paul Allen, because I need someone that's just smart and can hold a conversation with him. And they go on this date to screen American Pie. And Paul Allen is friends with Martha Stewart. That's right, Martha Stewart. So then Bethany's like, oh, great. So they're on this break from The Apprentice. So during this break from The Apprentice, I think it was like a few months before they had the live show and they announced the winner, Paul Allen tells Bethany that, oh yeah, like I know Martha, and I told her that I knew you. And so Bethany's like, oh fuck. First strike, Louis Vuitton suit. Second strike, I fucking know Paul Allen. Now we're going to hit strike 3 and 4. This one's standing. We're on the Martha Stewart talk show. So she goes on the talk show, and she had like these really big fake boobs at the time. She doesn't have them anymore. And Martha sort of commented on her breast implants, and she's like, fuck, that's strike 3. Now it's the day of the live finale, and Bethany went to Barney's, and while she's in Barney's, she sees Bill Clinton and Chelsea Clinton. I know. This is crazy, right? Like, it doesn't even seem real. So she to Barney, she sees him and she like says hi to Bill Clinton, because there really wasn't a lot of people in there. He had a couple security. He was with his daughter, like a piece of something in his teeth, and she's like, hey, you got like something in your teeth. And then she goes on and like word vomits like, yeah, I'm gonna be on The Apprentice, da 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 da. So then she goes back to the show and she tells the producer Mark Burnett and Martha Stewart the story about meeting Bill Clinton. She was like, fuck, dude, that's another strike. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm out. Like, why did I tell them that? Why did I name drop? Like, oh my God. She ends up taking second place and coming runner up. Come to part 2. You're going to want to hear this. Martha is just iconic. She has a couple more run-ins with Bethany, and you're going to die.